Welcome to Subramani. Having seen investors over 20 years plus, or say 30 years, because when I got my NSE membership, and even before that I've been watching investors, I've been watching taxpayers, I've been watching investors, and how things change, how things evolve. So I remember 1970s, okay, not 1970s, 1980s, to buy a share you had to call your broker, and then your broker would buy, and then you saw three prices the next day which said 12 and a half, 15, 16, and you found that you had bought at 16 and you had paid 2.5% brokerage. This was quite common in the 1980s, and you always wondered, why is it that you buy at the highest price and sell at the lowest price? You had no clue how to handle it, and you had no choice, because getting to a main broker and he dealing with you or treating you well was unheard of. If you were in say a Ranchi or a Bhilai or Coimbatore, it was all you had to call up. Then you would get through, then some guy would take down the order and he'll say, oh, I forgot to give it. He's already gone into the ring would open, I think, at 11 o'clock, 11 to 3. So it's say, oh, he's already gone in, abhi nahi de sakta, I can give it only tomorrow, that kind of a thing. Or wait, if he comes out, I will give it to you, or I'll give him the order. These kind of things would happen. So first, younger investors don't even know these problems, so they have been using technology. So you use technology. In technology, earlier for us, I'm still scared of small brokers running away with my money, in spite of the fact that NSE guarantees things. We saw Karvy misusing, so that fear will always be there. But then technology has evolved, make no mistake about that. Today I don't have to call anybody. All I do is use my app or use the website to go and buy shares. So first, definitely there is change in technology. Second, I see when a client comes to you and he's young, he's maybe 30 years of age, or maybe he's 35 years of age, he has lost some money, he has invested somewhere, he has done some business with somebody, he has lost money, and then he has come to you, he's very scared. So I've made videos on when you're scared, what you do. So then they start investing, they start doing SIPs of 10,000, 15,000. Some of the best SIPs, some of my best clients who are now doing SIPs. Please note, I'm not adding clients, I'm just saying existing clients. The best ones are doing SIPs of say 10 lakhs a month, because their income has gone up dramatically. So the husband is doing, and the wife is doing, and now the son is doing. So total the family SIP would be about in the region of 10 lakhs plus. So slowly they evolve. So these same people who thought 5,000 rupees SIP, or somebody who said 5,000 se kya hoga, suddenly realized that his 6,000 rupee SIP has suddenly grown to 30 lakh rupees just without any change in the SIP amount, simply because it has been over a very long period of time and equity markets have done well. So over 15-20 years this has grown so well. Or somebody who has put money and then forgotten and says, oh, suddenly this money has grown so much, now what should I do? And then you tell them that, look, you evolved not because of your own brain, but because of the fact that you forgot about it. Of course, today forgetting is not possible. If you have given your PAN number, everything you get in your NSDL statement, but there was a time when people would forget their investments. So that was one thing which was happening. So thirdly, what people want from investments is changing. The earlier generation wanted to create a corpus of saying, okay, I will use this money for retirement, I will use this money for buying a bigger house. But the younger generation is asking, saying, no, I am not taking a 10-year view, 20-year view and a 30-year view. I want to do some foreign travel 4 years later or 5 years later. So I am starting to invest 3,000 rupees a month or 5,000 rupees a month. Very clearly, this has to be used for my Europe trip. Or then they try to ramp it up, and then you're afraid whether it should be in equity, whether it should be in debt. But yes, their requirement from the fund has changed a lot. It is no longer saying, okay, 10 years later I want to buy a bigger house, or 25 years later I want to retire. It is like, how can this money help me improve my standard of living? And it's very difficult to say that investments is not supposed to improve your standard of living. Yes, if you get lucky, maybe you get ESOP which is worth a lot, then maybe it will fund your vacations. But your simple SIPs may not be able to do all that for you, because you are going to spend on lots of other things and then you are going to invest. So yes, it could partly fund your vacations, but it's not meant to do something like that unless you're earning very well and you're saving or investing quite a bit, because what you want for 3 years or 4 years has to be in predominantly debt and very little equity. So the growth there or R is not going to help you. What is going to help you is the amount of money that you invest, right? So what you want in life keeps changing, right? Then also the question of when you invest in the markets impacts your ability to take risk. You invested, your father invested money and that has grown well and he has shared it with you. Your father-in-law invested and shared it with you, in the sense that he showed you how his money has grown. Those are the things which influence you, and you say, okay, I should also invest. And then that's again a change in mindset happening because of somebody else's experience. So these are all things which I have seen people change. I have seen people call up and say, can I invest more money? And they invest. And I see people who quietly never call, and you keep seeing redemptions. Then you realize, okay, they are now not doing so well, so they need the money, so they are redeeming, and they are too ashamed to tell you that they need the money. It's your money, take it. What happens is, when you need the money, you should know from where to remove. In a bull market, removing from equity makes sense. In a bear market, removing from debt makes sense. So if you don't know where the market is, what it is doing, please consult from where to withdraw. Don't withdraw, because withdrawing is very easy. One thing which has happened, like I said, change in technology has impacted people. Change in technology has made it very easy for people to withdraw money. So they just go and keep withdrawing whenever they need it, which is fair enough, but they withdraw from completely wrong places. So if you withdraw from a fund where there is still an exit load, that is foolish. If you withdraw from a fund where taxation is inefficient because you have invested just 2 years back, that's foolish, and it's a debt fund. Now if you have invested in an equity fund and you invest and you withdraw in the 11th month, that's foolish, because you will pay short-term capital gain tax and the good chance that you will pay exit load. So know from where to invest and all that you need to ask. So some investors ask, some investors don't ask, they think they know everything. So this is how a person evolves over a period of time, how one generation wants something else from the fund and you want something else from the fund. All these things happen. It's very interesting journey to watch people change, watch people grow. So somebody will call up and say, I want to invest more money, and somebody will quietly withdraw. All these things you keep watching over a 30-year period. So I thought I'd make a small video on that. Thank you.